the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there, you guys. We're back with Brother Camera 12 U-Chain. Here doing my review on Captain America issue number 700. Pretty great cover right here, cover by Chris Samnee. I love the art style that Chris Samnee gives to the book. Right here, and we got a classic new tale by Mark Waid and Jack Kirby also in here. So taking it out bag and board right now. Pretty thick book. We got right here a lot of pages inside. It was really thick. I was really excited when I saw that. It was really great. This is the 700th issue of Captain America. You know, I was gonna go throughout this entire book originally and do what I do for all my other reviews. Go through and tell you exactly what's going on in the book and tell you everything about it. But you know, I've been reading this book. I decided I'm not gonna really do that. I'm not gonna really do that because something I kind of just want to discuss in this book that I just really want to talk about and really discuss with this Captain America number 700. I was really looking forward to Captain America 700. I really like Mark Waid. This is a man who has very much a love for characters like Captain America and Superman. I actually have a friend who actually told me that she went to this seminar with Mark that had Mark Waid in it, where he kind of talked about his love for Superman. And that's what we kind of got in the first issue. Kind of got a very Superman as Captain America. That's kind of what I wanted from this book. And with the last few issues, I still really enjoyed those last few issues for the most part. And I did come out of this book for the most part enjoying what I read it for the main storyline. The backup's a different story. We're going to talk about the backup here in a second. But yeah, in this story, you pretty much get Captain America he's taking down that king baby, that weird little creature thing that we were facing off before. Now he's ruling over, but he's not really ruling in any sort of way, which only makes sense. That's not what Captain America would be like. And Waid definitely knows that. That's not how Captain America would act. And he's pretty much like a military leader, like a commander of forces. That's what Captain America does. And so he they would face off against Rampart and take care of all these other business that's going on. But how can I talk about this issue? Because this is going to be a really issue to kind of discuss. Because Captain America knows he can go back in time. He knows he can go back to the future, and he knows that he can. He's able to. They found a way. They found basically a time machine that allows them to kind of go back in time to send Cap back to where he was in the present. And that does happen at the end of this issue. After he tries to help people, after he tries to do all this stuff to kind of help them out. But then what happens is an explosion that happens in the issue. And after seeing it, Cap decides that he can't really do it. He has to go back. He has to go back in time, kind of help all these people out and everything. And it's a great scene and everything. It's one that I definitely enjoy. I really enjoyed him going back into the past, how that was drawn out, how that was colored, and everything. And I like the basic story premise. I do like the basic story idea here in this issue, the time thing, and then him trying to go. Having so many men to kind of go and save these, to kind of go and stop Rampart from going back in time and ruining the future and everything. Even though he basically says in the issue that if he does this, it might cause an alternate timeline. He does it anyway. And there's just rocket that comes out and it shoots into the air, and Captain America goes in. He tries to save it, and it's a really great scene. It really is. I'm not going to discount the fact that it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. But and there's this really nice like letter between Sharon Carter at the very end of the issue that was really nice and really sweet. And Chris Samney's art is really great. I really enjoyed it. But here's see, and because I don't know how to explain this exactly. We get to this backup here, and it's supposed to be this old school Jack Kirby as his backup, but I don't know. It as great as this basic story premise is, there's something that felt really hollow about when I read it. Something about I couldn't get the emotion of each scene. And I think it's part of it just because like the way it's kind of built the story up to this point. Again, it was very simplistic. Even when I just opened the issue, just like the fact that I have all this like dialogue. I was going into this series hoping for like a very simplistic storyline. That's kind of what this whole thing has been about, getting Cap back to basics. And while we get a little bit of that, there's just something about it that doesn't really it doesn't come off right, and it's really important in this backup right here, because in this backup, Mark Waid rewrites the entire backup in his own words, by the way, and he has where's the scene? It's a pretty big deal scene. Like you get this scene where like this villain is saying, "You a coward's way, then what can I expect from an American?" And Cap kicks him and he curses. He just curses in the book. Mark Waid, are you angry? Are you a really angry person right now? Are you really really angry about a lot of things that are going on in your life right now? Are you just like really, really pissed off at the world? And that's what this is. Because another thing I want to talk about is like this storyline was pretty pointless at the very end of it. Because we get Captain America, this version of Captain America ends up getting killed. But the original Captain America ends up surviving. The Captain America number 4 ends up surviving it in the end, which is kind of nice. But it does feel a little pointless. It does feel a little bit like, why did we go through all this for? In the end, and I know the answer should always be, we're just trying to tell a good story. It should always be the answer for these types of things. But there is something about just the way Mark Waid wrote all this. And I can't help but wonder what was the intention behind it. You can't help but wonder, like, what was the intention behind what Mark Waid was trying to do here. We get kind of nice little artist these little talks from what does it mean to be Captain America from there, and they're really nice and everything, and I really enjoyed reading those. There's a lot of long ones here, but they're all good. You know, DC Coates recently is going to take on Captain America in not so long from now. One thing he said in an interview that he wanted to do was, it's not about it is a great line. It's not about putting my idea into Captain America's mouth. It's about putting Captain America's ideals into myself, and so that way I can put it onto the page in a great way. And that's really what you kind of have to go into with Captain America. And I can't help but just a little bit wonder what was the intention behind this Out of Time arc. What was the intention behind what he wanted to do here? It's just, and then again, the fact that you had Captain America curse. Two things right now I'm going to tell you right now. Captain America, Superman, and Spider-Man are those three characters. I know that comics have gotten darker, and there's a lot of dark themes that can be in a comic book and everything. That's great. But Captain America, Superman, and Spider-Man are three characters who should never, ever utter a curse word in their mouths. That's kind of how I kind of felt about it. There have been stories that they've cursed before, but that doesn't mean anything to me. because it doesn't make those stories that are being told in the past good. None of that classic story is good. And just the idea that you rewrote a Jack Kirby storyline, just the idea of you even just doing that, and that you had the audacity to kind of have Captain America say a curse word when you rewrote it. It doesn't come off as very good, Mark Waid. It doesn't really come off very good. And it's not me going on a rampage about Mark Waid. Again, I love Mark Waid. He can write some good storylines, and he has in the past. Kingdom Come is the greatest storyline I've ever written in my entire life. But this, I don't know what to think about this. Again, I came out of it and kind of enjoying it enough for the most part when I just read what was on the page, but I can't help but wonder. Just wonder a little bit, what was the thought process when you wrote this, and is it a little hollow? Is the book a bit hollow? Is that why it was so simplistic? Because I did not. At the end of the day, it wasn't like at the end of this issue, because this issue where Captain America was dying and I should have been crying or feeling some type of emotion from it. I didn't really feel anything when that was happening either. And that just goes to how it's written, how the dialogue is kind of presented onto the page. So I don't know how I'm going to get the second issue of this. I don't know if I'm going to continue reading Mark Waid's run after this. He has more former issues left, but I don't know if I want to keep going. Let me know what you guys think about Captain America 700. There's not a lot of people who have been there hasn't been a lot of talk on 700 actually on Twitter. I actually noticed. And that might be because no one really even cared. But yeah, that's Captain America 700, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.